main page on Ustream, and my stream was on there.
Oh, like the featured page or whatever?
Yeah, and it had like
Nice.
3,000 views or
Nice.
something. And like I didn't even care that maybe nothing else was on, but thank God it was there because people who wouldn't normally see this saw it, and I'm so happy for that.
No, and the thing is, every time something big like this happens, and people learn about you, and they'll tune in at other, at other events.
Or better yet, learn about Occupy.
Yeah. Build your audience, so that's really
Yeah.
And I need to still get the lowdown on Ustream from you. Maybe like when
Oh,
are
yeah.
you going to be at Manning, Fort Manning?
Tomorrow night.
Okay, cool. We can talk about it then.
Okay.
I just basically want to know how to save the streams. I don't know how to do that.
That's automatic.
It just does it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
You should
that's
just
why
practice.
So that's
Just
maybe why there's no
like
option.
play with your phone and just practice doing it, and
My
then
dogs or something.
yeah, whatever.
And then so you live chat with them with viewers while you're
Yeah, look at this button. Okay, so that's the button for a poll. That's mute, and then this is tweet it out. So you can just tap that and like make a tweet or whatever.
And do you have 4G or do you just use 3G?
I have 4G.
Okay.
And then right here's the chat.
Do you pretty much need 4G?
I have never tried it on 3G.
Okay.
But 2G doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay.
I've done 2G. 2G is audio only, pretty much.
Okay. I have a 4G phone.
That's why I'm begging for donations right now.
To pay your bill, because
yeah, because I can get a hotspot. Because I only have 5 gigs of 4G, and I can go through that really quickly. And there's a hotspot for citizen streamers. It costs $100, and it's $10 a month. So you pay like the $120 up front. So it's like $220. So that's for a year of hotspot. And Vlad from Global Rev.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted that up. The link or the.
Wait, so 200 something for the whole year? That's sounds like
Yeah, like 220
really
for a
good
year.
deal.
So, yeah, it's 100 for the device and like $10 a month, but you have to pay up front.
Why do you ask resources for money? We give it to you. I mean, I would support that.
Yeah, I've had resources say that they would give me money and I never got it.
You just got to get on one of the people who has the account and get it approved. And we gave Beth money and she bought stuff. We gave Sky $50.
Yeah.
You're probably the only one who hasn't gotten money.
Yeah, I haven't got money from resources now.
Well, you probably deserve some.
Yeah.
If we have any money, I don't know.
Yeah, donate to Occupy LA.
Yeah. OLAresources.org. Give us $1 million. Patty will do HD streaming.
Oh God, if I could, I would. I mean, if I knew how, I don't know. I'm not good with technology and shit, but I'm good at knowing who to talk to, and I think I'm good at filming stuff without interfering, and they like the interviews when I talk to people. They like that a lot. Yeah.
How long? So you have 5 gigs. How many hours of video?
I don't even know.
You don't know? Have you ever gone over?
Yeah, all the time. I run out all the time. Every month I run out.
Does it charge you or does it cut off?
It goes down to 2G. So then once we're at 2G, it's a radio show.
Okay. Well, when we have Fort Manning, I have a phone that it's 4G and it does a Wi-Fi hotspot, and I have unlimited data.
Oh,
so if
that's
you
hot.
and it works really well down here. So if you want to stream off of that, so it doesn't use your data, just let me know. I have to hack it so it can do the hotspot, but I'll try to do that tonight or tomorrow when I get home.
Just to clarify, Mike, I didn't sleep at Skid Row last night. I slept at 626 Wilshire. Or not. I didn't, maybe I got an hour sleep, and then I tried sleeping at Pershing after. But both locations are so loud, it was impossible to sleep. So I got an hour sleep last night, and I got a 3-hour nap. And I'm very cranky today, and I did scream at several people who fucked with me. And probably, I don't think screaming is appropriate behavior, but I didn't scream at anybody who didn't fuck with me.
Are people like criticizing you, dude? Like, come try to be here while you're watching people getting shot and your friends arrested.
I don't know. I
Like,
haven't read the whole stream, but I guess
well,
somebody just defended me, so I'm just
okay.
assuming
Well,
like.
I'll defend you too because anyone who's there would lose it. I lose it all the time, and I try not to, but it's like
But
it just affects you,
yeah. But yeah, I was assaulted like 3 times. Like not like it didn't hurt, but
By
like
cops.
the first time was with the Billy Club. I wasn't like I was asked to back up, and I was backing up, and then a cop came from the side that I didn't see and pushed me with the Billy Club. Actually, somebody on the stream like said it, and I didn't even realize it was a Billy Club until later. Um, and then later, some guy grabbed my phone.
Okay, yeah, let's go do that.
I'm glad she found you.
Are you okay, man? You look like super.
I've been dancing pretty fast.
Okay.
I think she was worried
As long
about you
as it's
a little bit. She knew where you were a while ago.
Oh, well, that was because I was walking around, but then I came back.
Okay, cool. Hey, you guys. I still have a good audience. If anybody wants to say anything, tell like people.
Do you really want to keep
anything.
screaming?
None of us can get to jail. None of us can go to jail.
Yeah, none of us want to go to jail.
I don't want to go to jail either.
Over it.
We have never started anything as if to make us go back to jail. Like, all of us have been in jail and we don't
Can
like
I film
it.
you or no?
Sure.
Okay, go.
I mean, all of us have been in jail and, like, we don't like it and we don't want to go back. And, like, nothing we've ever done has ever been, like, in such a way, like, Occupy, like, really wants to go back to jail, or, like, we really want to break the law, or, like, we really want to do things that will hurt anybody, you know? And, like, a lot of people, like, misconstrue, like, the message, you know? Like, we have no weapons, you know, we're peaceful protesters, like, just doing our thing. And, like, the state attacks us because, like, we point fingers at them and tell them that they, like, don't work right. And they don't like that.
I'm a real motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I'll go back to work.
And that's, like, the overall theme of, like, all of this shit. Is that, like, no one should be going to jail. Why are people going to jail?
Like, why are people going to jail for, like, stupid motherfucking shit? Like, talking or getting into a fight with somebody. Like, I'm sorry, like, you shouldn't, like, if there's a fight, like, guess what, let's mediate it. We were talking, let's, like, talk about, like, why can't we just have a dialogue instead of people going to jail? Like, why can't we have a conversation? Okay, you're angry about me chalking on your building. Okay, like, let's talk about this. Want me to take a baby wipe and, like, wipe it off? Because I will, and guess what, it'll come off.
Spit on it, and it'll come
Let's
off.
make it chill. How about you stop beating people on Skid Row and we'll stop talking?
Right.
Or, yeah, I mean, like, let's handle this with dialogue.
Talk about it, figure it out. Like,
Okay, we'll stop chalking if every morning you guys come out and write down all the chalking that we do and, like, file it and, like, read it all together in your, like, board meetings. Right?
Yeah, read it in front of a public council.
Yeah, read it in front of a public council.
Read or show all the pictures in front of public council. See the kind of message.
Okay, I have a question for you. What do you think we accomplished tonight?
Nothing more than, like, being in the really great place at a really correct time and moment in, like, anarchist history, I would say. Like, people just,
it
like,
was a very, like,
being
happening.
in the energy, you know?
Yeah, but also I feel
Can I
like
can I
it
film you
was
too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it was also some sort of like a mini uprising. Like I've had people come and like say like, oh, are you with Occupy? Like what's going on? Like why is this happening? And like I have had like strangers come up and ask me how they can get more involved with Occupy LA.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I had a bunch of people who like walked down with me to like they wanted to hear about like our action with CCA and everything. They listened, they were very receptive, and like they donated money to the Bellapalooza.
Yeah. So it sounds like we did like accomplish something also.
Yeah, and it was just strangers like reaching out, like tapping me on the shoulder and like wanting to like engage in conversation, wanting to get involved.
It's just such an entry point.
Because it's like they've never seen this kind of
Oh, okay.
police repression before.
Somebody said that we accomplished huge viral awareness of the overaction of the police. I heard that Chalk Walk trended as well as Occupy LA. Another
Yeah, the
thing,
mainstream
I don't
media
know, I don't
coverage
remember.
too. We had like 5 news vans for it.
Also,
That's crazy.
also, was it you who said
Talking to
my
us,
stream was
asking
on?
us
Yeah,
what was
I
and
tweeted
happening.
they're
that out.
posting
Not
it
the
Your
before
stream
even
was on the
you.
main page for
Yeah.
Ustream.
So he was telling me that my stream was on the main page of
It
Ustream.
was. If you went to the homepage of Ustream, her channel was there.
Yeah.
So
was on top.
Yep. Her channel.
I'd like to
PMbeers
like you are not
PMbeers was on the
appreciated
main page
Like a lot of people even ask
for
like,
Ustream.tv.
who you are.
they asked what?
They ask who the hell you are. It's like,
Well, I mean, I'm glad if they don't know who I
what?
am, like,
no,
crazy,
there's no
like-
excuse.
The who?
You like got
because I don't really want to be known. I mean, I want like what we're doing to be known more than I want myself to be known.
Oh yeah, I
so.
heard about
One of
that.
the
Like,
few
I
that
was-
actually
and I
sticks around.
followed
Like you're still
this.
streaming.
Yeah.
You're
I
still
remember
streaming.
But I have a
Said
big
something about
audience,
that.
and you have a voice. So
I remember seeing
Why
like,
should I-
most
If I had all my
of
gear
the
up,
suppression
you know,
that
and I
everyone
was
was like
streaming,
talking
I'd be
to me
doing the
about,
same
like
thing.
everything that everyone was saying to me, like
I mean, I don't want to waste this opportunity. There's 175 people that I'm aware of, maybe more, who are watching, and people still have, you know, things to say.
Also, most of the stream groups, it should be noted that that's not even a statistical number that's
I
average.
just like literally like saw a guy like
Oh,
fall down and like get kicked by a police officer.
There's like
and then,
5
like
of us
carted off.
piled around
Yeah,
one
no,
stream.
and like, and I was
Yeah.
and I saw them go grab from me, and it was like I saw him pin
That's
the
just
sheet, and I
200.
was
That's
like,
just
ah,
200.
I'm not gonna.
well, plus like Global Rap will pick it up, Occupy Earth,
Went
and
like on reconnaissance missions to like get a closer look.
We need to
at
work on our
spaces.
storage issue.
Like,
Ustream not
they would
wanting
like
to
walk
some
up
of our
to
shit
us,
beyond,
Yeah.
and they would like go like next to
Yeah.
us. And, like,
No, it's
like,
a 10 gigs, I think.
Because the whole point is like when it's
So when
posted,
remember
stored,
like
and
when
like it's up there
this
posted,
escalation
people can
happened,
forward it a lot
when
more quickly. It gets
I walked around, like when I was like
regardless.
talking on the other side of Spring, and then
That guy kept
a bunch of cops across the street, and it was like me and her. Remember we walked around, and this guy followed us. This guy in like a
physically had to
tie
like, get them
followed us,
you know?
and we like turned the corner, and we like were walking, and I was just like, I saw the guy like walking right behind us the whole time, and then we stopped walking, and this guy like stopped walking, and I was like, dude, I think like this guy is like following us, and then you know we stopped and we're like talking, and we're like, okay, let's like let's walk a little further and like stop again. We stopped, and then he like walked past us, and then he like stopped like a little like a foot ahead of us, and then just like looked at us and just kind of like stayed there, and we were like, fuck. So I'm pretty sure he was like following us, or like I don't know what he was doing, but it was fucking weird. Like and like yeah, because we were like. This was right before the police escalation, I think, happened. Because, like, right after when we walked around on Fifth, all those cops were there and
Right.
stuff.
I
So.
mean, we heard about it from you know, and like we showed up and like Cody told us like what happened. And
I know, no, when
it
I
just
was.
sounded like very stupid and like trite, you know, and then like it just escalated really fast, you know, like it just fucking like they instigated like so much escalation, you know, like consistently, like
they
for a
had
very
to-
long time, you
They
know.
had to have already like planned for this, you know, like it was so.
I don't think it was planned.
No, but they knew about it though.
They knew about it.
Or
No,
like they're
because
capable of mobilizing
one of the
this
news
fast.
anchors talked about our
you know, like
Facebook.
they're prepared for that.
And like the LMs talked about her Facebook event, and the, you know the Gardenia's like thing, like her propaganda with like the colorful talk. That's on the LA Times, like one of their vlogs. Like that picture's up there. And so like I have a feeling like it's not like I don't know.
Yeah, they're taking like our citizen journalism and they're exploiting it and they're twisting it.
Sits off several departments of theirs in terms of.
But also,
the SS departments for like this, the power washing and tracking all the other stuff that's kind of already tied together, and then everything of them chasing, Occupy and why do that. Like Officer Kenny was thrilled when he finally saw us at CCA. Like he found his first at like Chevron. We came up there, he was having a field day. They are totally on call waiting for this shit.
yeah.
This is what they're trained to do. This is
Yeah,
what
they are
like,
trained to all the muscle-bound jocks, everybody that's in like the riot lines, the people who are getting called, who are whimsically wanting to take these jobs because they just enjoy this dishing out this kind of oppression.
So someone on the stream said that people are starting to realize that the mainstream news is lying because they're seeing like they're seeing like what I'm like, they see like through my stream, like, or through all of the streams, what's actually happening, and then they're watching it on the news and they're kind of comparing and contrasting the stories and like seeing like, wow, I actually yelled at during a live interview, Channel 9. I felt like she was giving the story, and I felt like she was going to skip the part about the rubber bullets. So I started yelling during her live broadcast that there were shots fired. The LAPD is firing at us. And then, after
They shot tear gas on the other corner.
Really? What corner was tear gas?
Liz told me.
Yeah.
Where she was. I don't know where she was. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
This is where I smelled it on.
I smelled a lot of like smoke. Like I was very far away from like a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
Too. Like,
I didn't experience
I was
any
on
tear
camera,
gas.
like-
I was far, like I was.
I'm still a tear gas virgin. Yay.
But
I got detained for the first time last week.
Like, I'm okay with tear gas. I just don't want to get shot with one of those fuckers.
I don't want to get shot with a beanbag.
And those sounds like freak me out. This guy, he was so like trigger happy, pointing the gun at fucking.
Which one was it? The skinny one or the bigger
tall
one?
In the middle, like it was towards the middle.
I saw the last like vine that I saw, like that wasn't like really far away from them. Like it was the one that I had to like run away from, like to get safe. And like Shima got pushed another direction, and so I had to like basically like walk down another street and like look at everything that was going on from like 2 blocks away, And like from what I saw, like this guy like aimed at people, and then they got scared, and then like he laughed and like shot them. And
Wow,
then
he
like
laughed?
laughed
That's
again
crazy.
and then shot them again.
How does that like you've been shot before?
Well,
How
I mean,
does it-
I was like running because like he like pointed and then he started laughing.
But how does
So I,
that make you
stood
feel,
there.
like as somebody who's been shot by a cop?
Well, I'm saying
like
like
that he's laughing.
I mean, I was saying like I stood there and I was like, dude, like you're trying to fucking hurt people. Like what the fuck? Like you are literally trying to hurt people right now. Like this is bullshit. Like what the fuck? And then like everyone was like around me like, well, they're fucking instigating, fucking throwing bottles and shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not like we're like continuously pelting them with like Molotovs and like they're in serious danger right now. Like they're fucking like on cloud 9 too, Like this is what they've trained for.
Also, it didn't help that the fucking drunk people at Art Walk were like,
Dude, people are throwing shit out the windows and stuff.
Riot, I love LA. I'm gonna throw a fucking bottle at the cops.
I
That
didn't.
was
Somebody
people,
dropped
I
a
don't know.
couch out the
Right,
window.
no, okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's
But
fine.
do it tactically
It was
because
discipline.
they almost hit me.
Yeah.
Because that's how far I was up in the front, and they're so far in the back that they weren't even hitting the cops. They were just like literally like throwing the balls where I was standing.
Oh.
So
I mean, yeah, tactically.
But there
like,
was that
whatever.
one guy who like totally hit a cop though. I was like, ah.
I didn't perceive the situation
that
as.
was live stream,
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want me to not film you?
I guess there's actually no way to get that back.
It's not like you were the one who did it. So
That's true.
We are all DJ Mix, by the way.
you have simply expressed yourself in a way,
It's cool.
and that's all.
I didn't perceive the situation as a riot. Like, is there anybody here who
It was
felt?
a police riot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was
Yeah,
definitely.
it was like
Police-
they came out
it was
for a
police
riot.
over
Like, they wanted to have a
They
riot.
shot
They're
tear
so
gas
bored.
And flash
They
grenades
shoot
and
tear
bit.
gas on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, they definitely shot tear gas.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they just shot. Like,
This
they
is the
had,
first
like,
time they've used tear
they
gas
had,
since the
like,
70s.
They used rubber
Wow.
balls
No,
on our
at
side.
King's Riot.
Oh yeah, the king.
They used
shot tear gas.
rubber
Oh,
bullets.
shit.
They used those
They
big
must be using a
shotgun
different
things.
like kind of tear gas.
They used tear gas. They used flashbangs. They used every freaking thing that you pretty much use except for maybe pepper spray.
Tear gas on Spring Street?
I'm pretty certain there was tear gas.
Was it on this side of Spring Street
No, I
or
think it was
It
on
might have been
the
on
other
the
side.
other
that side down that way?
I'm pretty certain when I came down Broadway and I hit the corner, I smelled tear gas.
Also,
So,
like, LA cops
it was
are very,
down that
like,
way?
beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But not because they pushed in two directions.
Yeah.
So you got pushed that way?
Huh?
You got pushed that way?
I didn't get pushed. I was here first.
Okay.
Just make it here, and then I decided to head back that way because I had to go get my stuff.
Like,
Uh-huh.
And I had to hit Orange Square. But when I got to Fifth
like straight up like
and
opening
Broadway,
the head and just like fucking
like
wave
there were
it.
people running, and I heard twice 2 pops.
Yeah.
I'm surprised like
One
none
of them
us
was a
have,
pop
like,
bang.
seriously.
One of them was just a pop. So
Yeah.
pretty sure just the
So
one that
maybe,
was just a
like,
pop was tear
people from
gas.
Chicago.
Jessica.
That's all. Come on. Occupation right here. Louisville front yard.
That was some chill ass weed. That was some chill ass weed. I also just had just smoked with those cool dudes over there.
Dude.
I might as well be.
They're telling me
just
all
on the
about
homepage.
the rallies.
That's
that they went
awesome.
to, like,
We're on the
we're all
homepage
on
of
the
Ustream.
homepage.
Yay!
Welcome to the main page.
So is there anything else about Occupy LA anybody wants to share with our...
CCA, that's our number one enemy.
So what is the CCA?
CCA is the Central City Association. They've been around since the 20s. They lobby for like the big corporate businesses in downtown. They use city council to pass like legislation and city codes that like privatize public space, brutalize homelessness, criminalize homelessness, and like just wanting to clean up the downtown area for gentrification. And like we've been camping out in front of them, and ever since we started our siege at CCA, like they've been arresting people for chalk and like other bullshit. Like they arrested some guy for eating a corn dog on the steps, and yeah, like this is just like, and this happens, you know, for chalking and playing hopscotch on the sidewalk.
They left already.
Just reaffirming that like we found the right target, and the CCA really fucking hate us right now. Like they're wasting so much of the city's money. We have 5 helicopters following us tonight, and like how many costs? Like they're willing to do that for like to suppress free speech
And it's
like
area that they help promote too. Like Art Walk is their project.
yeah, exactly.
No wonder they hate us. No wonder they hate us.
Suenen las tambores de la rebelión.
What's it?
Hey, we're on the front page of Ustream TV. Is there anything you'd like to tell the world? No? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There goes part of the gentrification.
Yeah, Art Walk is
I have a golden
gentrification.
Art Walk is gentrification.
It's like ignore Skid Row. That's like 3 walks down. People are homeless. and
Holy
start
Fuck
going
is a
out
comedy show that plays every Tuesday,
Headline
and
says,
every
Occupy
Art Walk
Transit
they have
Downtown.
another show on Thursday.
Downtown's cool now. Come hang out here.
Come hang out.
right?
Oh, white people.
all the action
White
is.
people. Trying to come out. Trying to come to downtown. We'll protect you.
Nope, there was a riot today. The fucking cops started
We
a
fucking
riot.
rioted all over those white people's
Blame
faces.
Occupy LA. I don't care. I don't care.
I'll take it. I'll take that blame. I'll take that blame.
Now,
I'll take that blame in solidarity with the other anarchists that were there that were just down as fuck with everything that was going on.
People who were not occupiers were leading ACAB chants.
The thing is that I mean, a lot of people before the craziness started, a lot of Occupy people came to me and said, "We're leaving, let's go." And I said, "No, I'm going to stay." But I was under the impression that all the Occupy people left.
a lot of us did.
Yeah.
A lot of us did.
So.
Oh, do you have a cigarette, Vaughn? Sure. But seriously, where the
Downtown LA under siege by
Honestly,
riot
I've been
cops.
taking
Why
LSD for a
people
very
were riding
long
on the
time.
ground with chalk.
Where the fuck?
That got retweeted.
Nowhere, man.
I
Absolutely
tweeted that
nowhere.
out, and that got
Exactly.
retweeted
The
like
police
5
just started all.
times at
The
least.
police just started all that shit by themselves,
so
you
it's
know.
bullshit, right?
Exactly. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
I'm not
Yes.
gay. I like fashion. I like million things, but I don't think
I love seeing the internet after these things.
Right? Especially the news stations and shit.
You know what? The mainstream media coming and
Yeah,
shooting
dude.
live was the best thing
confuse
ever.
everything,
Yeah,
right?
They interviewed our people.
Yeah.
For the first time.
They're interviewing us.
What was happening?
They're interviewing us.
Good on you.
Everybody,
They're looking for
everybody
something.
was
They're
asking us what to do and
They're
where to be
it's been
and
dry
what's
as-
going on. The mainstream media was there and they weren't asking any police officers what was going on. They were asking us
They figured
what's
it out.
going on.
After the raid, they're like, we have nothing real to
No
say anymore. We have
lesbians,
nothing to
like-
interview. Nothing. Oh my God, they're
Like
here.
fucking colors.
Flood instantly.
street.
They
No.
let you into the riot? They wouldn't let
Salt
me
for
in.
shit.
They wouldn't let you into the riot?
They were actually locking people into their buildings. They wouldn't let them out.
I know. There was like all of these people. It was really funny. It was all these people at the hotel that were like, I was standing by the cops, and they're like, "You have to get out of here right now. You have to go." And I was like, I'm really not afraid of these people, right? He was like, and they were just all yelling at me behind this gate, telling me to leave, and I was like on all of this danger, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
You hipsters are
But yeah,
freaking out for nothing.
I know there's all these, everybody was like freaking the fuck out, and it was like, oh my god, like, what are you doing standing in front of the cops with a shotgun? I'm like, I don't know, like, they're just...
No, the other thing is that hipsters have like this sort of like poor people like blinder set, you know, where like they just don't see what's happening to the poor community at all. And so like if they walk by police lines like as if they're safe, you know, like they just walk by like, oh, you can do this, and then they just like get beat back, you know, they're like, what? I don't understand. A gun? Oh no! And then like they walk, like they run away, you know.
Like,
Huh?
they're just walking by, like, riot line, like, no, like,
35 what?
carefree.
Yeah.
Like, get a 35.
Yep. Well, walk sign. Okay.
Oh, I'm PMbeers.
Like photo op. Here, take a picture.
I'm PMbeers.
LA riots.
I'm on the front page of Ustream right now. If you go to ustream.tv, I'm there.
No, she's using a 3G.
Hey yo, I'm in a riot. Text it.
You know how many people did like
Her signal, like her Wi-Fi?
LA
Oh, she's
uprising.
not signaling one.
Text
She's
it.
using her 3G.
I don't have a Wi-Fi.
Next hour. Next hour.
I thought you were looking for my stream. Sorry. The what?
Oh, he doesn't have his broadcast.
Oh, sorry. I don't. What's that? I can hear. Oh, okay, I thought you did. Sorry.
Terrified for my life right now.
drunk.
And you know
Okay.
No, yeah, like after I split with you for like the second, like by the big wall of chalk, like I was hanging out with Richie, and like I was just I like had just stood up to like that cop who like was shooting people laughing, and I was like, what are you doing? Like you're like gonna hurt people, like you're gonna hurt somebody, you know, like you need to be careful, like fuck, we're gonna like get hurt. And then like Richie just looked at me and he was like, Anthony, like I know you're upset, but like look behind you, man. And I just like look behind me, and there's like other like riot cops like getting out of cars, and like I'm just like, I'm in a kettle, like I'm in a fucking kettle right now, you know, like I don't want to be kettled. And like he was just like, gotta go, man, you gotta go.
For real though. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if the ambassador arrested like 300 people?
They would have done that. They were this close to doing that.
I know, and I was like all for that. I'm getting arrested.
It's a bar.
I think we were too smart. I think we were too smart for that today. Like, I think we like saw through all their tactics and like moved accordingly, and they like couldn't kettle us.
Oh, also, you guys, people on the chat are asking, are we gonna do it again? I did a poll, actually. Richard suggested a poll, and we got a 99% response. Yes, we should do it again. So.
We need to pick
There's
some next
every second Thursday of the month.
Well, they were actually
Talk
there,
about it.
there was
Yeah.
a lot of
We should
tweeting
also
going on.
like hand chalk to people and like tell them about tonight, and like they've heard about this, you know, like if you're like if you like watch the news at all, like
Is
you've heard about
anyone
this
down
now.
to do this on like
So,
Lockmore Row next? Like, there's no more art walk here, but like we can go into the territories where like we have like the same people in coverage, like close by in downtown.
Well, I mean, Lockmore?
Lockma
Just give
group,
people
the
chalk and
Lockma
tell them
art
to chalk
group,
up
it's
their
like
entire
they have banners
neighborhoods
up,
and like have
on
chalk
all
be the
of,
new
like
street art.
Silver Lake and into Hollywood, and like along all that area, it's like expected. There's art everywhere. Like, why wouldn't art be there? And there's huge sidewalk fucking.
Well,
like,
I mean, do you think they're gonna change Art Walk?
We also need to
Because of
like
what happened
dress in
tonight,
black
though?
bloc when we chalk things.
It
Like,
is-
are they
it is a
like?
possibility.
I mean, I really
We
wonder.
need to, like, go off
I
block.
really
Like,
wonder
go
what
all up
the
in there and
reaction
chalk
is
block.
gonna be to like
I should write down
having Art Walk here in downtown LA
That's
because
too big of a word.
of what happened
I was
tonight.
like just trying to watch myself.
No, like,
Like,
if we
you
have
know,
like
canceling
eight organized
it,
people.
saying-
That's crazy how Art Walk really has nothing to do with art. Like the organizers of Art Walk aren't even the people who organize Art Walk they're not artists, they're not curators, they're not gallery owners, they're not museum owners. The people who organize Art Walk or our business owners. Yeah, CCA. Yeah.
We did great
Hey,
tonight.
guys,
Bye, guys.
Where you guys headed off to?
Bye.
Is anyone checked out on like CCA and Cameron?
I could definitely drive by there.
Okay.
Yeah, last time I was there before I came here. There's some people camped out there, but not
I heard there were cops down at Pershing. I was getting like chat about that.
I saw that too. That they were gonna go over there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of.
Is anyone there in contact? Is anyone who's there now like in contact with like anybody else?
With 626.
Does anyone know anyone else?
Everybody's fine down there, from last I heard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've heard something from them?
Yeah, I mean, I've actually contacted them.
Okay,
They're all
great.
fine.
Then
Did we talk about that on live stream about the camp there? I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, like it's basically like this tent city that we've like set up at CCA. It's 66 Wilshire. It's on Wilshire and Hope, and like, you know, it's like it's really like expressly political like occupation where we like try to liberate space and like have dialogues that like can't be had in other places, you know, and like we're organizing like a community of people and like that's really awesome, you know. And they're like these people like we've really banded together, like it's very solidaritous like space.
That's awesome. Solidaritus. How do you pronounce that?
Solidaritus.
Oh, solidaritus. Okay.
Solidarity.
SOL.
I don't really know, but I think I'm going to the hospital tomorrow.
EST.
Is it that bad now?
I can't move my toes anymore.
At all?
That's not good. Is it because it looks a little swollen? Is it
Uh,
right here?
Yeah, like this is pretty much the extent of how much I can bend my toes.
Oh shit.
It's right here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks really swollen.
Like I can't make him bend any more than that.
Why do you
That's not good.
on it?
listen to your big sister? What
I
she
tried
told
to treat you earlier and like
This shit
Right.
looks
like
swollen.
no.
I realize I'm most likely to have a broken foot. I realize this. I'm going to
You do not have a broken foot. You have a condition that is generally irritated by creating muscle spasms over and over and over again. If you have any kind of injury, it's just going to keep making your foot swell and everything. Kind of like same principle when you have a cut. If you don't leave it be, it's going to fight infection and other
Honestly,
things
like,
first before
yeah,
it heals.
the
It's
only
not going to
way-
heal until you give it a break.
Right. You have to
That's
just like
that's
did your
it.
big
You just got to give it a break.
What did your big
Oh
sister
my God.
tell you?
Like,
What did
even
your
though
big
you've
She's
heard
an
that-
adult, leave
even though
her
you've heard that a
alone.
billion-
Shut up,
billion
shut up,
times.
shut up. She's an adult, leave her alone. I'm obviously sure she understands. She needs everybody to leave her
Oh,
the fuck
there's a
alone right
wheelchair in
now.
the group. Why isn't she using this?
Okay.
Quiet check.
Hey, you guys, leave her alone.
Exactly.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she can make it.
She's dealing with a lot of stress right
She kept
now.
running on all my shit when I moved
We're
here.
gonna take care of your broken
Yeah,
foot,
we just
Carol.
don't want her.
You want to hold this while I tie my shoes?
What up?
Hold it while I tie my shoes.
Bye, guys.
Can read. Bye. Go away. Leave us alone. We don't want you here anymore. She doesn't care right now. Caro no caro right now. Oh.
Nothing could be finer than today.
What does the chat say?
Huh?
What does the chat say?
Chat says Truth Channel T Zion. Biblical names surrounding the streets prior to the erection of the stadium. Look into the history of this site. Nice job, folks. How long have you guys been there? Go to Prison Planet Infowars. All sorts of other stuff.
Oh, that's my shoe. Okay.
Words and stuff and things.
Words and stuff and things.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you're not in the shot. Don't worry.
No, I'm saying wow. It's not her holding it. That's why I'm
That's because she's
going.
tying shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really nice
I'm-
out here. It's really hot in there.
It is. It's very warm.
Shoelaces are painted.
So many people.
That's a nice
There's no air conditioning in there. It's hot.
All it would take is a massive catastrophe
Interview
and
him.
an NWO.
Why
Hey, why is the audio only coming through? I
Oh.
don't know.
Really? There's no video right now?
Is anybody else able to confirm that?
Can we get an audio video check? Thank you.
Do you see wiggling shit? Wiggling streets. Do you see it? Woo!
You're having way too much fun.
Police still out. Always. Just not as much.
They're not bothering us.
No more helicopters in the sky. There is both audio and
That's
video.
pretty good considering that it takes about $1,000.
There is
to set up a
video.
helicopter.
Yay! Yes, Wiggles.
I don't hear a helicopter right now.
I don't hear or see them, so I'm cool on that end.
Just coming from a pilot, it takes about $1,000 to fill up the tank of a helicopter and then 8 of them in the sky.
9/11 was a setup.
It was 8 tonight?
Audio, vid, both good here.
That's all
Yay!
9/11 was a setup. Yeah.
AB is good. Yay! Both good. Yay! Wiggle it just a little bit. Get video, no wiggles. Just refresh the page for the most part. If you usually have audio visual problems, just refresh page usually. See here you find. Yay. Words and stuff and things. I'm gonna make everybody seasick, okay?
Oh, God.
They're gonna tell me never let that guy hold my thing again.
Seasick.
Alright, you wanna can I interview you?
Sure.
Okay. What's your name or do you don't wanna say?
It's a fine.
What is it?
David.
Okay. So we have like 161 viewers that I know of. I think we're still on the front page of eStream.tv.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to tell the world?
Well, I just think it's interesting spending 4 years in Iraq, fighting for our country, and coming back and spending.
You know what? I want to lean on the fence.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. I can't crawl over there. Damn these shoes. Okay. I forgot your name again.
David.
Okay. David, that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking off my heavy ass backpack. Okay. Alright, go.
But the biggest thing I think is, coming from a Iraq veteran, coming back to the United States, and working with Occupy people, and then participating in the art walk, that just a simple piece of chalk seemed to be more effective than any type of weapon or military function that we were able to muster up and procure while we were in Iraq. It was just amazing that a piece of chalk would have more effect than a gun would. So it was awesome.
Wow.
Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night. Thank you for talking to the world.
How many viewers do you have right now?
We have 159 that I know of. I think we're still on the front page of Ustream TV. We're also on Global Rev, Occupy Earth, and who knows where else.
Wow.
That's a big place.
Chuck Walk is trending on Twitter. It's also Occupy LA is trending on Twitter.
Nice.
So I think we really outreached to the world tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely productive.
Yeah. I had a great time, even though I screamed at a lot of people.
I had a blast screaming people.
You had a blast screaming at people?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we just got confirmation we're still on the front page of Ustream. We're still on Global Rev.
Phenomenal.
So, like, some of my friends here are like, why are you still streaming? Because I still have an audience and people still want to talk. So,
Yeah.
I don't want to waste, this opportunity. Because when do I have an opportunity that... Good night, guys. Thank you for talking on the stream.
Enjoy. Be safe.
Good to see you free, bro.
Yeah, maybe there's not anything else happening in the world right now, so we have, maybe it's a slow night in live stream land, but, thank God that, we have this opportunity to voice what's going on.
Oh, yeah. It was an effective night.
Have you stayed at the 66 Wilshire camp?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
So do you think people should come down there?
Yeah, definitely. We could use more people. I think, we were protesting, it was yesterday, we were protesting out there, and it was very effective, the police constantly telling us to take the stuff off the ground, but they didn't have a problem with us being there, but at the night we could always use more people.
So, are you going to Fort Manning this weekend?
No, I'm not. I'm saying.
Okay, I should probably tell people, if somebody wants to come to 66 Wilshire, we probably won't be there. We're going to be at Temple and First this weekend.
Uh-oh. Phase 2.
I can't.
You don't do it because if they catch people, then they can use it against them.
Yeah, I mean, like hypothetically speaking, if someone was committing a crime, I wouldn't show that.
Yeah.
Like,
Because you never know who's watching.
yeah. Well, we know who's watching.
Right.
We have confirmation the cops watch.
They told you guys.
I think it was on a news program. There was a news, and they showed the dungeon, and they talked about Occupy LA, and they said, yeah, we watched the live streamers, and they showed like where all the the computers are and how they do it, and then also Officer Massey like insulted my stream, saying I have a pathetic little YouTube with 13 viewers, and then he said PMbeers. And I was like, because I had been insulting him all morning long.
Oh, wow.
So he came back at me with an insult. I was like, yeah, that's a good one. That's a nice insult. At least I'm not a cop.
Locking people in buildings.
Yeah, I got a lot of chat on here saying like Alexandria Hotel, they locked the people in there.
Well, there's right down by 7-Eleven, there was an art gallery, and they actually closed the steel door and actually stuck a lock in it, and there was a whole group of people in there. They said it was for their own safety.
Who did it?
The police department.
Wow.
The riot gear. They actually pulled the entire door down because the lady's like, "What? How can we protect ourselves?" He's like, "We'll just close you in there and call us when the riot passed. We'll come back up."
Okay, I didn't really I wouldn't characterize tonight as a riot. Would you characterize it?
Well, the police were saying that it was an unauthorized riot. That's what they were yelling in the megaphone.
Yeah, I mean, I was there. I only felt unsafe. Okay, I was only scared of the cops, okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
So I don't really call that a riot.
Oh, no.
If you're only scared of the cops, that doesn't, to me, in my head, doesn't qualify as a riot. Maybe it's a police riot, but, okay, somebody wants to ask you about New World Order.
Okay, I don't know much to say about that.
Okay, cool, then don't.
We need to redo our world. Freedom is not free anymore. Well, the biggest thing that was tonight was that one of the little boys that was there chalking actually had enough nerve to go sit on a hood of a cop car and say he's not moving. That was the thing.
How old was the boy?
Like 7.
Yeah, there was 2 boys, like a 7-year-old and like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, that little 7-year-old got on the hood of the cop car.
And the 7-year-old said to the 12-year-old, "If you're getting arrested, I'm going with you."
Yeah, that was like, wow. I mean, they're like, we have unity in our young.
And there was that 12-year-old kept schooling the cops on their rights.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow.
And they were so embarrassed too.
I tried not to film them.
Yeah.
There was also like a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old that were doing a little chalking.
Yeah, we were trying to keep the many people away from them.
Yeah.
It wasn't very effective.
Let's see.
No, Twitter right now.
But we couldn't holler out to technology.
All right, I'm getting reports of no video, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop stream and come right back. Give me like 30 seconds.